My original intention was just to let the video that I made earlier today be my video of today. Because I was going to wait till Friday to open this pure box that I got today. Considering how it's Razor Friday on Friday. But, and I say this in the kindest possible way I possibly can. It took a fucking long enough to get here. I don't want to wait anymore. Almost 2 months to get here. Now, y'all, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I work in whiskey. Yes. Yes. I actually work for a whiskey company that actually has an American bourbon and rye part of it. But the main company are mostly Scotch whiskey importers. So this is not outside my realm of familiarity. I've just never bought one for myself before. If I want scotch, I just say, hey, I want some scotch. And I usually just go get it out of the warehouse. This is the first time I've ever ordered anything like this. So this morning, and I explained in my previous video, this morning, I knew, Kitty, I love you. It's important. Can you wait just a minute and I love you? Okay. Okay, just a minute. Just a minute, Lulu. Okay. So I knew that FedEx was coming today, but I also knew that I wasn't going to be here. So I found this little plastic container of mine and I put a piece of paper with my signature and an old copy of my driver's license, one that was out of date and expired and stuff. What? I'm opening the box. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so and I took it and I duct taped it to my front door. And the nice FedEx person who came, I think it was a guy, and it told me it's his name, but I cannot remember. Anyway, literally took the tape and folded it around to make sure the driver's license didn't go anywhere and stuck it inside the wreath that I have on my front door. And I forgot to take my trash out this morning. So it's literally sitting right beside my front door. And he put the box right behind the trash. So nobody would take it. So my kind of guy, right? But anyway, because you have to sign for alcohol. And of course, I forgot to bring any instruments of opening scanners with me. So we're using that, which works about 90% of the time. So we'll see. Um, I'm actually pretty excited to get this. I'm probably never going to open it unless uh, I change my mind, which I really want to try the Sassenach gin. I just haven't been lucky enough to get my hands on a bottle yet. But anyway, this is special edition. Now, I gotta tell you guys, I don't drink. I may, and that's like may, have a sip every now and then at work to try something new that I've never tried before. Um, or something rare because we get a lot of rare malts and things of that nature. That cool? Our suppliers. And my boss will, hey, you want to try this? I'm like, shoot, yeah, I'll give it a. Most of the time is I'm the official smeller, you know, but every now and then I will give it a whirl. But this is gonna be hard to actually open it. Babies, all my babies are here. So both of my dogs and two of my, well, wait, not all, because where's Claire? mom's cat, Claire, should be here. Hello, where are you? I'm opening a box of Jamie. Claire. Anyway, yes, my mom named her after Claire in Outlander. I was like, why? But my dogs are here going, what are you doing, mom? Okay, so here we go. I couldn't wait any longer. I really, truly did actually have the box put up, and I was going to wait until Friday to open it. Open it now. Ooh, superior packing. I love how when we get these sample bottles and stuff from Scotland, how they come in boxes like that or packaging like that. It just makes me happy because then I can reuse it and it's so easy to use. Like I know we have these things in America, but we don't have them at my American job, okay? Oh, look at that. That's my order. The Bassinet. I was gonna deck myself out in my Fraser hat and my Sassenach whiskey shirt that I got in Louisville and blah. But okay. Yeah, don't ask me what accent that was. I don't know. All right, here we go. Yeah, I know. Could it just take any possibly longer? Yeah, it could. I could really drag it out. I really could. 'Cause I'm a smart ass like that. But I'm actually really anxious. But, oh, it's gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am officially switching brains now. I'm going from Outlander fan and Jamie Fraser fan and Sam Hewen fan to uh Scotch whiskey person who works in an office that imports Scotch whiskey. No, I'm not. Oh, the Jamie Fraser collection. Now wait a minute. It says the Jamie Fraser collection. Does that mean there's going to be more than just this one? Because I can't wait another 2 months, man. That was some shit. Okay. So we've got a picture of Jamie on the front. Oh, oh. And it looks like text. That might be the letter that Sam Hewen wrote to Jamie and his signature. Outlander on this side of the box. And it opens. Oh no! Oh, there's a letter on the inside. Oh, nice. This is so cool. I'm glad I decided to treat myself to this because this the packaging is amazing. Look at that. Now I've never actually opened a package of regular Sassenach whiskey, but I've seen the bottles on display, and I think the bottle is gorgeous. I think the presentation is amazing. Or pulling it. I don't know why I'm impressed with that, but I am. Fraser tartan. Okay, let's see. Oh, blended scotch. Limited batch release blended scotch, product of Scotland, 750, 46% ABV. So what is that? 92? 92 proof. Oh, this is fabulous. Non-chill filtered. Okay. No color added. Oh, wow. No color added. Look at that. That's Beautiful. Government warning. Distilled, blended, and bottled in Scotland. Imported by Sassenach Spirits, Manhasset, New York. Wow. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. Um, we have one blended scotch at where I work, Clan MacLeod. It's also non-chill filtered. Uh, but oh, it's a horse. Can you guys see that? It's the unicorn. Um, However, I don't remember the proof. It also might actually be an MV2 proof. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check it tomorrow. I was saying earlier, I actually have a strict rule that I'm not allowed to have any whiskey in my house. It's my own personal rule because when I was young, I was incredibly unruly and did a lot of things I wasn't supposed to. And so I guess technically maybe I shouldn't be working in alcohol, but I don't drink it. So, I don't drink it like daily. I don't even drink it non-daily. But in my home, I don't have alcohol. So this is actually going to go into work with me tomorrow and sit at my office so I can admire it. Bet you my boss is going to want to open it and try it. I don't know. I might have a problem with that. Okay, letter. Oh my gosh. Okay, back in here. Beautiful. I love the way this is packaged and presented. Absolutely love it. Okay. It's actually like a real seal, you guys. It's not like this fake crap. It's real. Uh-oh. I just pulled it up. I was super glued this thing back on here. Okay. Oh, it had sticky on the back. Oh, oh, dear Jamie. I must admit that writing this feels surreal. Why can't I read this? I got my spectacles on. Foolish. That's what it says. Foolish, even. And yet, okay, I must admit that writing this feels surreal, foolish, even. And yet, you've been my companion this last decade, silently standing by my shoulder as John. Anyway, you've guided me on this every time my dogs work. Every time. You've guided me on this epic journey. Is it strange that I see you not just as a character in Diana's incredible book, but as someone who has loved, lost, and learned by my side? Your heart, your love of Claire, and devotion to your family is beautiful and a pain at times to share. Forgive me now for not having the words, perhaps using way too many. Despite spending so much time together, we never spoke directly before. When we first met, I felt I knew who you were instantly. An old friend, parts of characters, parts of characters, people I'd met, yet over time we became even closer. I loved your dark humor, honorable care, Gallic growls, and heavy sighs. I even know how you breathe, though I did lose count of the Sassenachs uttered. One of the greatest joys I've had is has been sharing. you with all of your fans. When I first tried on your kilt, you were already loved. Your thoughts were known before I ever spoke them out loud. You walked or rode into my life and made me yearn to return to set each season. I couldn't wait to feel the warm stones of Lollybrook, to rebel against the bloody redcoats, drink rich whiskey with Brie, and be scolded by Jenny's sharp tongue. More than a decade waking up with your weight on my shoulders, you became a second skin, another pulse. From the darkest loss to the warmest embrace, we have carried our secret together. In those quiet moments of reflection, I always saw your crooked smile in the dark, my close companion. But as we know, we can't time travel. But as we know, we can't time travel, you and I knew that one day the magic stones would fall, would fail us, the lines would fade, costumes stored away. Yet I didn't envision it being this hard. I must be as brave as you are, Jamie, brave enough to let go. Your scars, both visible or not, taught me grief and endurance I never knew existed. I hope I did right by them. I hope I did right by you. I'm proud to call you a friend, and it is to you that I raise a glass. Sluntimath, uh, my friend. I can't say the Gallic word. I promise over time I will open these pages again and relive the most epic story of my life. XX Sam Hewen. Oh, what a beautiful letter. That is so cool. Okay, so what does it say on the back of the box now that we know I can't read? On opening the first chapter and reading his first line, James Fraser has taken me on an epic journey and guided me on my own. I spent a good part of my life walking in Jamie's footsteps in thick leather boots. For more than a decade, I felt the passionate strength for those he loves, enjoyed his humor in dark places, and have been in awe of his devotion and stubborn courage. I felt at my core the man of honor, his unwavering loyalty, which can make someone braver and more vulnerable at the same time. We grew up together year after year, on screen and off. In the quiet, with only Jamie for company, I felt the weight of responsibility and the countless challenges facing him. At times, I would forget where he ended and I began. We celebrated together through the victories, reunions, and the gift of life given or painfully taken away. The Sassenach Jamie Fraser collection is a limited release to commemorate this final chapter and the friendship we built along the way, an opportunity to share a dram with Jamie Fraser. Inside the box, you'll also find something very personal to me, a letter I have written to Jamie, thanking him for the company he gave me and the privilege to call him a friend for all these years. This release is a celebration of our legacy and a reminder that while this chapter is ending, Jamie will always be by our side. Thank you for joining us both on this journey, Sled. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is actually a beautiful presentation. I am completely in love with it. I can't wait to get in and go, see, see, my boss. This is what I've been talking about. Not that we will ever have anything to do with it work wise, but I've been trying to get him to buy some. Just what go to the store wherever you are and see if you can get a bottle because I can't find it where we live. But never mind. But anyway, wow, this is so exciting. And the letter is beautiful. I know you would think I could read it better, but sorry about that, guys. But absolutely, man, even if I didn't actually know anything about Outlander or Jamie Fraser or the Sassenach or Sam Hewen or anything like that, even if I didn't know anything about it, I still would be a super fan because this is actually a beautiful presentation. So anyway, Jamie Fraser whiskey. what? I've been waiting on this for 2 months. Now what? Don't be surprised if I make a video of me trying it, because now I want to open it. Even though I said I would never open it because it's too beautiful, but whatever. Always wear your seatbelt, because if my mom had hers on, she'd be yelling at me right now. I can't. That would be her. Read this letter to me. Make sure your final wishes are known, written down, and you have someone you trust to execute. Peace and love, you guys. Peace, love, and whiskey. And Jamie Fraser. Oh my, not cracking it open before bed. Not gonna do it. I am not gonna do it. I no, I'm not. No, no.